Barracuda.
15 minutes could save you 50% or more on bear insurance.
I know we're recording.
Oh my God.
Cool. I forgot it's 9:14 p.m.
Y'all remember the
9:14.
fucking bear level in Condemned 2?
Oh God.
I
No.
don't remember Condemned 2, but I'll take your word on it.
Oh, Pearl's back.
When the hell did it turn into 5 p.m., Phoenix? I'm back. Bet you missed me, didn't you?
You've been here, Pearl.
No. I was
Yeah.
in another dimension. I wonder.
Pearl,
I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found.
I got you
mine.
appy juice.
You got me juice. I wasn't there for that.
These things take time. I don't remember what I was thinking because Pearl is already. The police are professionals, Pearl. They'll find her, so don't worry about whatever's going on. If we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, everything will be fine. Fine.
You're right. Yeah.
Wait, why did you name the fucking thing Ace Attorney Pregnancy?
That was a name.
Pregnancy. Okay.
Dan said something, and I was typing, so I typed whatever I heard. I didn't spell
When did we
it
say
right.
pregnancy?
I don't know. Dan said pregnancy.
How the hell? When did I say pregnancy?
Yeah,
this time?
I don't think that was the case this time.
I swear I heard it.
I can talk about pregnancy if you want.
Oh, that's fine.
No, we're good. We're
The
good.
real person who
Are you
killed.
trying to gaslight Dan? Shame on you.
There we go. Now it's complete.
I'm
Trying to gaslight.
Let's just gatekeep him.
the real person who killed Mr. Karida was.
I mean, vaginas are for gatekeeping.
That assassin, Mr. Shelley Bombshell Harris, the killer, right?
Killer.
The card Miss
All right,
Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired to kill her to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean who asked for the murder?
Who asked for
The
this?
person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer.
The killer.
Oh my God! Who could have done it? I think it was the Samus. I would think it was the Metroid devs. Do you think it was the studio behind?
I
the
wonder.
Crime games they did the Phoenix.
But if she
right?
was the client,
That's
why
right.
go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, was it Mr. Andrew Ryan from Bioshock? No fucking way.
Matt and guard himself?
If Mr. Engard really did hire the assassin, I mean, they could have just played
And
the.
he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But he can't be. He used the Wii U safety strap. He used the safety strap with his Wii remote.
We.
Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida?
Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay?
I didn't see any psych locks at the time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something in that flashback because we ran out of the budget, Mr. Nick?
Yes, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing? You just selected it in the menu.
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearl?
I'm not in your head. I'm in your wall.
Juan had bet everything on the gem and ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Destroy. Oh, she's puking up the apple juice?
What is this secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Karaida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Karaida silenced.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that.
Which means we have to meet with Mr. Guard. There's no way around it now.
Hey, let's get a move on.
Let's get moving.
Let's get moving back in the hallway.
Wow, it's really getting late. Isn't that right? Don't you love hanging out with me?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. We still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Still the matter of the secret Mr. Karaida held about Mr. Guard. Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are two things I must know tonight.
I want ice cream. Aren't the visiting hours over? Can we go get some ice cream? I want some cookies and cream, please.
I'll think of something, Pearl. I'll get you ice cream later. Don't worry.
What the
Mint cookies and cream.
Look,
Hey,
there's a cake right there. You can have some cake.
Old bag's blocking it.
Stop blocking the ice cream.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing you do that undone has ever been good. You don't do anything a single good thing in your life. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? Well, Gumshoe's name.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy-Poo, so...
Edgeworth.
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
No, I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Jeez, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
Thanks a
You're
bundle.
welcome.
Who the hell says that?
Me.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presses.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know... It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of the scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that? Can you move your ass so I can get the ice cream behind you?
It means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean the thing about Miss Andrews? I'm pretty sure she must have some reason for getting close to Mr. Karaida.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, poofy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
I can hear your thoughts.
Spying on people by herself as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Don't make me pop out of this bubble and murder you.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
Can't kill me if my helmet's on. I don't know I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything. Oh, did I think out loud again?
Oh, so you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? In that order. Actually, as I hear it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
And manager, who are you talking about? I just want the food.
You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
What?
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impact. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Karaida?
Really? You young... Oh god, I don't want to start Discord activity. You young kids today don't know anything, do you? I moused over the fucking weird part of the stream.
Yep.
That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement.
3 days after the marriage announcement? What in the...
Why would Miss Impact want to kill herself? She was gonna get married. She was gonna be happy. She was gonna release her own City Pop record.
Well, that's because... She was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
Jesus
What?
Christ. Jesus Christ. But they were gonna get married, right? They were gonna do the bone. They were gonna have children. I would have had a pal
Bone.
to play with here, you know, and then like Phoenix wouldn't have to deal with me, but instead I have to deal with him, and I would just want my ice cream. I didn't want to get depressed. I wanted my food, damn it.
Nah.
That's great, sweetie.
Anyway, they held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
Did he post it on Twitter?
It was in the weekly magazines, youngin'. You
What
know
the
what a magazine is?
Oh, the thing you put in a gun?
Yeah. You see, like
I'm-
I'm running low on magazines, otherwise I'd pop one in your skull right now. You know, why did he do
Wait,
that?
did you take Maya's gun, Pearl? Pearl?
I am the no. Nick, let me cook. I am the gun.
Pearl? Please.
Why couldn't he have just been happy with the marriage?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
Oh, god damn it!
I see.
The night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
What happened between those two? Was it a one-night stand? Was it a bad game of Tekken?
I think that's it.
Did-
Trevor.
did-
I think it is.
I,
I guess I'll find out in a little bit if I can't find anything else to do.
On that
Did they
night,
call it Street Fighter because they'd rather hit the road?
there must have been at least a few hundred
Yeah.
people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down.
Finally. You go to the police station where things are never calm.
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. When something happened.
Ah, y'all missed on God's along, right?
Who the hell are you?
Give me a second, god dang it.
Well,
Well.
a decisive witness at this hour when the lawyer has to step out.
What a shame. What
Fudge.
a shame.
What a shame.
What?
I need to pick up some floss picks tomorrow, I forgot.
I actually have some right in front of me.
Well, good for you.
I'd hand you some if I could, but you're over there and I'm over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only like a fucking... what, 30-hour drive?
Is it 30? Or I thought it was a little
probably-
more than that.
Probably more than that.
No.
Most likely more than that.
Yeah.
But still.
I'm back.
I'll come back. Actually, no, it would be like... for you, it would be like...
Yeah.
it'd be like less than an hour because of the time zone differences.
Well, you finally found just the person we were looking for. Read out the decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean Pavilion Guard case?
Or, take the witness's name right now. I gotta hand the best right.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
He's doing it.
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm a lawyer? Oh my god, I'm the lawyer.
No,
Move over, dude, it's me.
Between the kidnapper's
Over,
domain and
dude.
now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah.
Big
Mr.
secret
Lawyer
child.
didn't tell you something.
What do you want? What did he say, boss?
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, I want to make grant you special permission, so there you go.
What? We can get in? Real shit?
Yeah, I already called him so you know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Have fun.
Thank you very much.
This is such good news. Oh my god. Wait, where's my fucking juice?
You spilled it everywhere earlier.
Go talk
Remember
to
you
your
threw up?
heart's content. Tell me the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
Sure
Think
is.
you do, you
Where's my
little
fucking
blue
juice?
bastard.
I'll get you next time.
Man. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear?
Alright, they're both here.
Matt's first? Does it matter who we do first?
Hey, doesn't- whoever you talk to, you just leave and come back to your present with this choice again.
Okay.
Ah.
Matt.
Who do you want to hear first? Do you want to hear Matt first?
Matt. Yeah.
Dude, it's Mr. Right. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
You have a cog on your wrist?
It's like a
It's my
watch
watch.
thing.
It's not
I
like a
want
watch.
cell phone.
I hope
Alright.
so too. Focuses my psychic eyepiece on you. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying
You see my phone.
That's right.
that Juan Cordo was killed by an assassin. That assassin's client is
2017 technology?
this man Guard.
Yo, what's wrong?
Mr. Guard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. Totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
Weird dude self. Matt's secret.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as Nick the Woz?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews.
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Could you please fill me in what this secret is, please?
No, he's got the locks. Oh, jeez.
I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, like, you have the keys to open it up?
Cyclops.
You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. You, dude?
Lock.
Do you know about Mr. Kryda and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Well, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Vaughn did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kryda. Her mentor was Mr. Kryda's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Select's impact suicide note from him.
Miss Celeste impacts suicide note. Say that 5 times fast.
Celeste.
Does that jog any memories? Tablet your phone.
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
I just ate pizza today.
Dude orders a pizza to a detention center.
So let me get this straight. You killed him? Real shit? Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it like some kind of pea, like a green peas, or is it the black-eyed peas? You know?
We'll go eat one
Like
later, okay, Pearl?
It's like, oh my god, like
Go eat
I've
one
got
green
a
pea later.
feeling.
I
One
got
green
cut off by the
pea?
pizza.
Okay.
Nah.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
We just say no.
Another one? Mr. Guard. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
Well, he's got some
guard,
fucking locks.
and guard by dude. When you
Hard.
die, can we? When you take a seat on old Sparky, can we take your cool jacket?
You know where Mike is?
What the heck are you talking about, girl?
Downstairs.
I don't even think you know what old Sparky is, huh? I think you'll figure it out soon. You know, if you get a little.
They're gonna be
little
wearing the
chucky
jacket
wucky.
when they put him on there, and it's gonna ruin it.
Oh fuck, you're right. Okay, give us the jacket now before you die.
I'm kind of scared to show him this
What
card.
do you mean, dude?
Oh my god.
What's wrong, dude?
I don't think that. I think this guy's a lost
So about
cause.
this
dude.
picture card. Have you ever seen this before?
Nope. Never saw it before in my life, dude.
I don't think he's lying. Or is he? And again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm just seeing things.
What this photo with a knife?
That Adrian. I never thought you'd go this far to frame me for the crime. I mean, what does she have against me? Dude, I don't get it.
That's something I would like to know too. Do you have any idea at all, even the slightest clue?
Huh? What? Me? Don't be silly, Mr. Warner, dude. How am I supposed to know something like that? Yeah, I don't think.
I ain't got nothing for that.
Well, bye.
And we'll talk to the plant.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around about all the electronics stores.
And I'll make some salad for him for dinner. And I'll also get some ice cream.
Mr. Pearl really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us.
Gumshoe is cool as hell. Mr. Nick?
And then you.
Yes.
Where the fuck is the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
And you call yourself
Ever?
a lawyer?
What does that have to do with being a lawyer?
Okay, I guess I can't make a salad because lawyers don't know how fucking cooking works.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem.
Don't cook salad, dude.
Seriously, in my salad?
In my
Going
salad.
back, 'cause I can't just turn around when in the detention center.
No. Get away for it to reload. Oh, it's you.
Man, they just let anyone have anything in there. It's my guess
Just-
over a book.
It is just a book.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour,
It's not like I'm bringing an entire cell phone here on my wrist.
but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Grida had on Mr. Engard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival?
Intimate. That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
About Miss Celeste Impact.
Don't even think about using your psychic eyes on me. I'd finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
Wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
A suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Engard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there has to be another way, right? Right?
The police are fine at their jobs, so they figure it out, right?
Yes, they're good enough that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please tell me why you did what you did.
It was for the funny, wasn't it?
Revenge.
I love that man. Huh? Did you say something crazy? Like talking about a war metal band from Canada?
No,
Revenge. Just one.
just one.
A cyclock, huh?
Don't you understand yet?
No.
You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But I'm cool.
You're not the lawyer I'm talking about.
I'm sure. I just heard
I'm a
Miss
lawyer.
Andrews say revenge.
Ooh.
Later, girly.
Now we go back.
Hey, look at me.
Here we go. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Oh, this
Mr.
guy.
Powers, I kind of forgot you were part of this chapter.
Yeah.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
And somehow.
What?
And now I'm gonna testify in tomorrow's trial.
How'd that happen?
So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with a detective a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you there. You're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general look suspicious or something.
That is profiling.
I mean-
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
Yeah, I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important for what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
The detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? It was me, wasn't it?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick. Mr. Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's all right, you know. We do the
I don't
heavy
have
lifting
a lot
because you're a little
of
bit.
adult friends, do I?
No.
No,
A
it's
lot of damage to that, you know.
No, it's okay. We're the adults and you're the baby here.
I think Maya's an adult now,
Yeah,
isn't
why don't
she?
you sip your happy juice and come back to me?
You got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
What is he really like?
Well, let's see. Mike's always been kind of a player with women. But never really turned a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He always say it's just a game to justify himself.
How terrible. That's unforgivable.
Ow! Sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know? His Adrian Andrews.
Why is Miss Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Or like gossip?
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip.
Right.
I mean, celebrities in the world has this dazzle sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image? Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I can hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor to suicide?
You mean Miss Impact?
We had heard something about that her wedding was canceled, and it took a pretty dark turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day. About the mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. I feel the
Wait,
Blanco
how did-
reference coming.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste up to suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hit him.
We heard about that
What?
in court today.
Juan straight up looks like Takeshi Hongo.
There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad written on a suicide note for their lover? I never would have thought of that.
Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, so let's talk to a few of her friends. And she said, looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
The movie?
Truly insidious man? Did she Mr. Kreider by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. and Guard and Miss Andrews, and they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything.
Boom.
Mr. Nick, that sweet jingle!
Hey, that's the Scott the Woz theme song, isn't it?
I don't like
Sure.
the sound of this ringtone right now.
Holy fuck, Scott the
Sounds
Woz!
kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
You answer and you just hear, "Hey, all, Scott here."
Hello.
We're in trouble now, pal. Oh, hey, all, Gumshoe here. I'll be back at the office really soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he...
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back in the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end.
Hello? He got cut off.
Wait, what's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
We're at the office!
Our office.
We're at the office!
I'm scared to go back.
Why are you a pussy?
What did
What
you
are
do,
you
Charlie?
talking about? Pull yourself together, Mr. Nick, you little fucking bitch. You think Maya's gonna save herself? Come on, step
Maya
up, step
only
your game up,
knows.
you fucking cuck.
Somehow I doubt that.
Powers, kick his ass.
You
What are you
fucking
talking
cuck.
about, little girl?
No, kick his ass.
Charlie, what happened? Ah, it took you long, pal. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth could have stuck around forever and had to go.
I'm sorry. He's a fucking
Well,
loser.
what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Yeah? Oh shit, what'd you do?
This
That
quickly?
fat?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
What?
Bear?
I barely believe it.
I figured it out, pal. I get it. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
But isn't it Mr. Edgeworth that...
Shush, Pearl. Go
You're
on.
telling me to shush? Fuck you fucking whore.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Fucking
Ice
dick.
cream cones over there. Pearl, it's over there.
There are no ice cream cones in here.
You haven't
There's
checked.
only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Gummy bear?
No.
Gummy bear, right? Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room instead of watching Spy Kids 2?
Guard.
What the fuck?
Matt Guard, your client. That's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
Heard from the department store clerk, pal. Oh, God. No, this is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's $3,800, pal. It's the exact match for the price of that stuffed bear, god damn.
receipt?
What's this carnivore?
That's all you have?
Fuck, it was that expensive. There was no way. There's not a chance. Nah, it's not like this receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Engard. I mean, the clerks even got Mr. Engard autographed out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Engard himself.
Oh, my sight's failing. This can't be. Credit card.
Oh, it's quite wide.
I'll put that in my evidence really quick. So what about the spy camera we found?
Nah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you to file away in your evidence folder. How much shit you got in there now?
So much.
Thanks for giving the bear back, don't shoot.
Yeah, no problem. I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible.
Impossible, huh?
The person who put the sky camera in Juan Corder's room was Matt and Guard.
Why? Why do people have to live outside? Why would Mr. Engard do this shit? Why? Why?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Miss Corrida in one of the rendezvous.
You wanted to
I
watch
bet
them have
he's not
the
good
thing?
enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
I'm a detective, so my word is a pretty good thing to go off of. But wait, you're gonna go see him, Mr. Ungard? I mean,
Yes.
Hey, I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearl. Guard, what in the world have you done, dude?
A lot of things,
What the fuck?
probably.
dude.
Dude.
Yeah, be careful carrying that stuff, bear.
You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
It's still sunny outside.
Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Save,
I'm
'cause
saving
I don't,
to keep my health up.
I don't remember the exact steps we need to do for the site lock.
I got 5 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a lot to hide.
Secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kryder had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
Told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on! I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kryder, especially on that night. Oh. Camera. Take that! Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Kryder's room that night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow. But, dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
In the bear.
You barely handled it.
The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposedly be a present from a fan.
Huh. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kryder was...
Was.
Ooh. Take that. Mr. Guard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Aw, but he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else the bear tell you?
He said that this one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Guard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble.
What?
This is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. See? Got it. That.
Yeah, the receipts. We got
I
the
have here
receipts.
one credit card receipt, Mr. Guard. This was from you who bought the stuffed bear.
Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? There's $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time.
Yeah.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles.
Why?
God.
Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays?
It is a pure elephant fucking toothbrush.
Anyway,
It's evil.
No. You don't got no tusks. You got no ivory.
anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase.
I didn't even know he was an elephant.
You gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said so earlier.
Well,
So can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet.
No.
I haven't asked you why you set this camera up yet. And what your secret is, of course. It would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm going to find out what I want to know because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Cry's room and filmed in secret was...
Oh, it's getting crispy.
Fire.
Are we going with that one? Not like their scandal.
It was actually Phoenix's badge all along.
The land.
You wanna go with the scandal?
That sounds
I
right
say-
to me.
Okay.
Alright.
Take that.
Hand ruse?
There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Crider was having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Crider, you were going to reveal this fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right?
Dude, you could be such a moron.
Huh?
Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we want in the industry. That's what we in the industry call juicy, man.
The good stuff? Juicy?
Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny for that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, it'll be the end, dude.
Too bad that wasn't your intention.
What are you talking about?
I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent. But it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Crider because of Miss Andrews. There's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Crider's room was... we have autopsy reports, we have the camera, doesn't matter.
What's
Yeah.
the other? Do we have another newspaper? No, we don't.
Nope.
It's either the killing card or the suicide note, but I don't think we have anything that can connect it to the
I
suicide
think-
note yet. Unless we're using the one image of the ticket with his reveal all secrets, but now we're trying to explain that using that. That just doesn't make sense right now.
That's something. I look at the suicide note would be applicable here.
That's all I can
You know
think
what
of. That or the card, but I don't know if we can link the card yet.
I really want to set up a spy camera. I would have set it up in Juan's room. It'd be in your office, dude.
What?
Huh? My office?
Well, dude, you're always saying really absurd things, right? It'd be like getting the comedy channel for free.
Ah! It's so close. I can feel it. You're done laughing. You didn't spy on it because of Miss Andrews. You spied on it for this thing.
For this thing.
If I get it wrong, I die.
What's the other
You
report
can't
right next
die
to that?
investigation phases. You get knocked down to one thing and have to restart the chain. So I'll make sure we present the right thing this time. So do you want to go with the card then? Is that what you're thinking still?
Cards?
What's
We don't have, like,
what's the other report right next to this one?
Adrian's attempted report.
Okay. That's definitely not gonna work here.
And this is just Juan's autopsy.
Yeah, no.
Go with the card.
Yeah, I guess so.
I accept my death.
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's
Is this your card?
calling card. There's a man. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
I'm just imagining Phoenix throwing him the card like fucking the guy from the last chapter. Yeah. Cards.
Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him?
You really don't know him. Then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. Because I start getting to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now.
I already got that part.
Mr. Madengard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're
Justice.
a client. There's a
Yeah,
client.
client.
Since you're the one who set up this camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So,
That room.
how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client, that's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Madengard.
Still got 3 locks there, Phoenix.
And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude.
Huh?
I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Yeah, that's what I thought anyway.
Mr. Guard, you really did hire...
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
Like, we can barely see it behind the locks there.
Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
About time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
What?
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer Dude? I'm Ed on guard.
Where'd you get the fucking giant-ass glass?
Pulled it out of my ass.
I don't think he's okay.
Why is it so big?
Phoenix, I don't think he's okay.
Well done, Mr. Wright.
Are you seeing this guard, dude?
Guard man.
That was
Told
easy.
me.
You got as much information as you have. Now you just stay quiet right back there now, Mr. Guard Man.
You leave him alone.
I don't think the guard gives a shit.
You really. So you're Shelly the Killer's client.
You didn't really think I would turn my own hand to this, did you?
You look kind of mid.
That woman, Adrian was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. All I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's no. Huh? You're lying. This is terrible.
Way past your bedtime, little girl.
How the hell did you
Go
get that
on.
wine
Let's
glass
go on and
anyway?
Talk about more
Little girl.
things.
You can't be this stupid. What the fuck? Why did you hide the video camera? What the hell? Why would you do this?
Weakling soon believes the words of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian.
You know that Miss Andrews' secret.
I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins.
What?
Oh, come now, Mr. Wright.
What?
Assassins aren't above blackmail.
Excuse me.
They turn their clients into cash cows while holding the sinful deed over their heads. A superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
$2. And that's why.
Girl, get the fuck out of here.
No, you don't get to say that to her.
Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face in the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay, even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video's my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Wright, kick his ass. Why would you do something so horrible, you fucking
Kick
shit?
his ass.
Because I'm the grown-up and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl?
No.
Too bad, fuck off.
Well, no, you can piss off. Okay, I'm taking the lead on the questions. Why? Why would you have killed Mr. Corrida? Why would you
He's
fucking do
about to
that?
stain so much shit on my beautiful public image.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
handles are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it?
I'm gonna roundhouse kick the shit out of him, Mr. Nick. If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it to him, then Mr. Unguard's secret would have... Oh!
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know?
It's called you being a little bitch, and a pussy, and a coward, and a rat.
I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. Then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
The officer should pull out his gun and shoot you right in the head, you fucker. But instead, Mr. Corrida ended up dead.
let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone.
You
People
depend
are
on your own
simply things
fucking...
to be used. Used and thrown away. Look, I cut off a guard back there. You think there's a real guard back there? Yeah, right. I got rid of his ass hours ago.
No, what do you mean?
Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything and feed him. Adrian fell for it. He was acid too. Ah, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me, man on guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame.
Dang.
What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You're going awfully quiet.
How could I have been deceived so by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room.
You killed Mr. Corrida!
Dare to say that in court tomorrow.
Area.
Ah, but too bad! You can't! You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You can always drop my case or refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That'd be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Igmaya, I'm gonna save you, girl!
You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You can end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel.
I heard he's really good at killing.
So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
I'll get you.
That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer.
Hey, so what happened to your face?
I
I'm a bad man, Mr. Voice in my head.
Yeah, what does it do with getting your fucking cat scratched in your face?
Maya, what am I supposed to do?
Or tiger?
And now,
I know,
Well,
something
you-
completely different.
finally found it.
Oh, hey.
The starting line of this case.
Edgeworth.
I don't care for the horde atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct.
That was quick.
Well, right. What are you going to do? You plan on changing your strategy?
We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage.
Let's do it!
What should I do?
That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here.
Yeah?
1 year ago, that time I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. That is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't
Yeah?
stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And
Yeah?
now, right, it's your turn.
Yeah?
My turn?
What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer. You must find it on your own.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Yeah?
Go to bed, girl. You're too hyperactive for this time of the night.
I
It,
am,
it is
do what I-
past 10 p.m.
I am a
I
lawyer.
do what
not
I
a father.
want, you know?
I'm a lawyer.
You know, after all that depression, I need some ice cream to pick me up.
Have you already ate 5 bowls on the drive here?
Bitch, I need more.
Fight someone who is clearly a killer. Matt, God, that man is really. Ugh!
Yeah,
Look,
let
doesn't
it all
matter
out with
who-
a big gun.
Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system?
Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is this where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery?
Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing.
Edward, do you come
Isn't
with
that
the
exactly
tiger
how you
poster?
fought for your clients up until now?
What?
That may be true, but that's
What?
because I believed my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. I were to get in guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at the mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me.
I'm right here.
Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
You have me.
Lose. Good day, sir.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have no wrong.
Huh?
We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I.
What?
You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
You are a defense attorney. Can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do.
Why fight?
People like you and Francesca von Karm are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty.
Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all.
And
That's pretty accurate.
isn't it the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You were so petty.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken.
What do you...
Thanks to you, when you sealed up my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What the fuck?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office?
No, actually, it's because I was abandoned on an island for a year, but you know.
Then why? Why are you here now?
The answer to that is something you will find out on your own.
Really?
Be faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Why do we all have the power to change the background to fade to black?
Beep.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
Dan, be the killer, because you need more characters, frankly.
Already. Wait, did I voice the character last time or no? I don't
Jacob
even know
did
if I
the
was
first time, and then I
did.
kind of just spot-filled for like the... No, yeah, Nick spot-filled for like the other time that he came on, but yeah. Take it, because
Everyone's
you're gonna have no one in the trial otherwise. You're gonna have no one in the trial otherwise.
Okay,
Everyone
you got
will be
it.
the killer.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
This makes
Oh, he
it
sounds a lot
worse.
more goofy.
Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you could obtain an acquittal tomorrow? Yup. My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? Afraid of a lawsuit? And a cease and desist? I don't sense your usual anger this time around. I don't get why you're
Tell
mad.
me, please. Why are
Yeah?
you holding Maya hostage for Mr. and Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. You know, it's just
Don't
it's
toy
just
with me.
business.
A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am.
Yeah?
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What do you call that?
What the heck is aftercare? I haven't even gone before care.
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity and goofballism, Mr. Attorney.
Allism.
I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork, you know? That is what it is called client relations, and is a part of an assassin's duty. You know, it's just like you assassinate during the trial, you know what I'm saying?
Assassin's duty?
You were unlucky
said
this
duty.
time, and We were unlucky this time, but my client was arrested as a suspect. It was pretty unfortunate, you know. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, you know. And if you don't, and to ensure that you do everything within your power to the very end, and you don't lose one of your
What
main
It's
partners.
your name.
I told you once before. However,
Did, but
my name is Goofy.
Be
Be
boopy.
the killer.
Yeah, Goofy the Killer. You know?
You're Shelly the killer.
Yeah, but my friends call me Shelly Goof. Please keep in mind that you do not have much space to maneuver with me, okay? As a goof troop, I always finish what I set out to do. You know, ever since an Extreme Goofy movie failed, you know, I've been on a rampage. If you
Extreme
fail to
Goofy
keep up
movie.
your end of the bargain, you're gonna end up like
Maya.
Max. It would be my duty as an assassin to see that she receives a nice long nap, much like my son Max. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace a signal back to me, it would be pretty bad. A little bit. Just a smidge. Where'd my pussy come from?
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
So do you imply that Max is dead too?
Yes.
Yes.
damn.
Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth.
Hmm?
Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission.
It was Pete! Huh? What was that? Sounded like a cat.
A cat?
Wait, is Pete a cat?
Yes.
Huh.
Can't be that cat. Can it?
That one I saw recently.
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer's holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all the police units head for a guard's manor immediately.
Alright, you hurry up as well then. Look at all those cats.
Don't lose hope, Pearl. The fight has only just begun.
The fight is on!
Fight is on.
Yeah.
And that guy really is like, man, I'm just playing solitaire. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
The living room.
I always wanted to see one of these possibilities where we're protecting the guilty verdict.
Why the hell is
Yeah.
this guy active in a band called
Maya.
Anal Blast?
Please answer us! Mystic Maya! Oh my god, is that a bike?
The others are completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer.
I can't believe John Doe, the butler, was the killer.
Dang.
He and Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
For the cat.
Uh,
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there's a lot of cuts in it for some reason. It's a fucking butt!
Over many thin cuts.
bear? Is that more of a thing for Mr. Karida? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
And I'm sure that's for shoe. A
Pearl,
shoe?
go in there and find out what's behind the door. Do you think that this came through the little door?
This door's locked.
Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth!
You are?
Yeah, the challenge chamber.
Oh yeah. Slam.
There's no one here.
From the looks of this room, I'd say this is some Guard's private lounge. Look at this, right?
An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. This tape could be an important piece of evidence. We're lucky, but at the moment the crime committed on record.
I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
Oh, no!
Hey, check.
There's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it.
Let's do it.
It's in Gar's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
It's the net. Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch.
It's not there.
No, I think it's because they're not tech savvy.
Oh, that's right.
It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If we had that tape, it would have been really helpful, you know.
I can't read all the labels. The very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Guard taped all of his own shows. Well, look at the
Nerd.
He searched all over. Looks like he got away.
I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time.
And now, we've lost our only lead.
Don't give up yet. That little girl's looking for you to be her pillar.
Only lead.
Yeah, you're right.
We're close, I can tell. We already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us.
Maya. I
My,
see a thing on the ground. This looks like a picture of Miss Impacts. With love, Celeste?
with love.
Miss Impact? You mean?
Yes, Mr. Quetta's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impact be here in Mr. Unguard's mansion?
Why does it say with love?
Oh my
This
god!
might be a clue. You know, man. What's wrong, Pearl?
Please let me see that picture frame right now.
What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. Oh my god! It's Mr. Maya. She left us a message.
What?
Oh, the sad version. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. Better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right?
You know it, girl.
Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless lunk.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Grabs another scoop full of ice cream.
That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah. Amazing Maya.
Right? What's wrong? One blank stare.
Oh, nothing.
We searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us.
Edgeworth?
Yes.
As far as clues go, I think that's about all I'm gonna get. I'm still sure one last thing.
What is that?
Her.
Alright. Lock.
Miss Andrews' psych lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, I think I could stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
Exposed.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearl. It's time to open that last lock and let you attempt to go to bed. You've had so much sugar.
Damn. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. I say just...
What?
I want to know, and you will tell me
What are you
your
talking about?
secret.
Alright, fine. Go ahead. Try to break it if you can.
gonna save here.
Save mine. I'm gonna save everyone. Except him. I'm not gonna save him.
I'm gonna save everyone except for the guy I'm supposed to be defending in court.
Like that.
Hey man, it's not cool.
Take that.
I like how the guard looks when he's in negative colors.
Yep.
Cool guy. Anyway, he's a cool guy.
It's the red outfit.
Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Guard for the murder?
I didn't. I already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. It's Miss Impact, obviously.
Yeah.
It's Gumshoe. She loves me.
Hey Dondo, how you doing?
Hey there, doe.
Like that.
Celeste?
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge.
Shit, that was on me. I accidentally double clicked.
What are you trying to say?
You said it too fast. I don't understand you.
Say it again.
Hey,
Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
you're right. You haven't mentioned it yet. But for you to hate Mr. Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relationship between Celeste and Matt?
We have a thing for that? There's a photo. Wait, with love. Yeah, wait, no, that's it.
With love. Like that. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though.
Dub.
With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Guard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. There goes my psych lock or whatever you were talking about.
Healing.
Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Carter didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? You know, it's like this is over.
Yes, because of Matt.
Matt from Wii Sports. Because
that guy.
of Mr. Hungard.
What do you mean?
Matt if he was fucked up and evil.
I can see where this is going.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time.
Oh my God, she's so hip.
I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why.
With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture.
But yeah, they were a couple, weren't they? They were so hip.
It wasn't anything as splendid as that.
Oh, really?
Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible, but why?
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan.
Huh?
Dream's not. Fucking internet's being stupid again.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Alright, there we go. Now you guys sound garbled. Hold on.
Who's gargling?
Hold
It's
on.
Chumbawamba.
Man, this new season of Scott the Woz is really dramatic.
Yeah, this is really crazy. Yeah. Oh.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh.
And we shall try again.
Back in here. Alright.
You and me can rule this
Sound
city.
very quiet.
She sounded really happy with him. Even happier when she was with Matt.
Okay, we didn't hear that, but you are quiet, Mikey.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I have the fucking computer volume all the way up on this. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste.
I see. So that's what happened.
Hey! Wait! Then why did Mr. Corridor have to call on the wedding? I don't understand. They loved each other. They were happy.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride.
Andrew's command.
Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impact.
And that wasn't the end of it.
Yeah?
That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple, really. Juan realized the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge.
Revenge? That word again.
Revenge. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was
at the press conference after the stage show.
Yes. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this, and I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. was going to burn it. I even bought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with the knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man?
I am a lawyer.
I see. What a foul profession.
Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me.
There's no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway.
I can't sleep either. Not with my situation or
I don't
with
need
what I
sleep. I
know.
need more ice cream.
Go to bed, Pearl. One of us
Yeah.
has to sleep at least.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
5 minute break before we start doing trial stuff.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yay.
5 minute break.
Maybe my Wi-Fi will be back by then.
Oh my god. So much drama. I hate everyone now. I hate anyone now. I hate everyone. I mean, not
Damn.
actors, which is also pretty fun. But fuck everyone else involved in this.
Are you connected? You are not connected.
Such a good fucking the hair flip and the scar and such a good change in
The hair flip.
posture. Okay, I really thought before this that like the killer wasn't his client, but like actually his butler. He's like, I love him so much, I have
Yeah, I
to
thought
kill
it would
his
be something like
rival.
that.
Can't stop.
Grab an ice queen.
Queen.
I'm just talking ice queen makes me want ice cream.
Stretch a little bit. Ow.
I see why there's only 4 cases. This one's supposed to be
Daniel.
huge.
Y'all.
Want to hear something fucking hilarious?
What?
So you guys on
Welcome back.
Yeah. I just opened my second pallet of EX, so the only EX left in this set for me is Licky Licky.
Damn.
Who I was lucky enough to not get any of.
Licky licky. I got fucking full art Darkrai EX.
Nice.
Sick.
I have all 3 of Yanmega EX's arts. The regular, the full art, and then the special full art.
I got a yen. I just did a 10-pack. Maybe I should have waited for Pokemon Day, whatever. Ian Mega. Got a second large Shinx. I still don't have a Napoleon.
Oh, baby.
Got a couple months. I think I've done like 20, 15-ish cards I don't have in the set.
Well, I'm at 600 points now, so I could afford to get a good amount of guys. Although, still like to pull some of these guys. Like, I need to go through and like write down specifically what I need. Like, I only need 2 leash rounds. That's 300 already right there.
Oh my god.
Half my points. Shaman 2. That would be all my points, and that's just on that. So like,
Oh,
that's
dear.
worth even getting in the first place.
Hopefully everyone's day has been good so far.
Yeah,
So far,
Yeah.
pretty standard day. Today.
Oh boy.
So
I'd
we're
like
gonna
to get to a point where I
I
don't even
feel-
need to feel like pulling these more and get back to pulling the Apex cards.
So we're
Apex
getting
Cards, or Apex
a bit
Legends, or
into the
Apex
trial,
Pigeons?
and then we save the
If I remember correctly, Will Powers is up first. The plan is do him, and then next time finish up the case.
and
Because Powers' segment shouldn't be too long.
is the after case scene long, or is it the game?
We should be fine, I think. Just if I remember correctly, and Powers' thing is about as long as it is. We should be fine.
Okay. Okay. Now, kudos for them for making a case with someone called the Killer actually suspenseful. Shout out to them, frankly.
Oh god.
Yep. Yeah. I haven't said it yet, but this is my favorite mainline Ace Attorney case in general.
I'm feeling it. This is pretty good. I feel it
It's
took
not
a
my
bit to
favorite
get-
overall Ace Attorney
Yeah.
case, because that one's in the Great Ace Attorney, but as far as regular Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney goes, this is my favorite case.
Definitely took a bit to get here, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Oh, yeah. It's got that good suspense.
Good job. I guess they also had to build this one up a bit more in this case, because at least last one was about Edgeworth, so already had partly to be invested.
Right. Missing 17 cards from SmackDown.
Okay, I'm back.
Atheon, Shaman, Magmortar, Swine, and Mamoswine.
I got another.
My
Yeah.
God.
Regular Palsy EX, but I don't care. I have 2 different sets of
God.
Palsy EX because I don't care about not having the regular one.
Ah, border.
Electrifier,
I
Luxray,
swear.
Mesprit, Giratina, and Cresselia,
I don't have Giratina, that's it.
Rhyperior, Bastiodon, and Shieldon, and then Lickilicky EX, Ugly, and then a Volkner. I only have a full art Volkner, only one of them. Alright,
Only one.
cut that down.
No,
We're all
don't put
here,
that down.
ready to get
You
back
put
into
that
it then?
shit down.
I am.
Oh my god. Put that cookie down now.
Make
Pick
me.
the cookie back up.
Oh God.
Oh my god. There's that one famous block composition.
How did I get into this mess?
You always
Just
get
an
into
average,
this kind of
everyday psychic
Oh
lawyer.
no!
No, you're not.
One forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright!
You can't run from your cat. Oh, it's the final boss.
What have I done wrong?
Everything. Bully him.
Like, I'm not allowed to go on like this.
I'm just a simple defense attorney.
No,
You know-
you're not.
You are no longer worthy of your title. I sentence you to death.
To call back to the very beginning of the
my God.
game.
Yeah, I remember that.
I forgot that.
Still don't know why.
I had this dream before someplace some time ago. As if it was the day was written into my destiny.
This means gonna get hit in the head again.
My dual destiny. They stand in court to prove a killer innocent.
Not just a killer, it's the killer. Hello.
Hello, this is Phoenix, right?
You don't look so well, dude. You're not guilty today, right?
Bro.
What an asshole.
Where the fuck did you get that drink?
If you please, Mr. Lawyer.
They allow whips in the corner.
Remember,
They're allowed to find a
Not
drink.
just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict, too.
Now listen up. You'd better get in guard a guilty sentence, okay? Fuck him up. If you get anything, if you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever.
Yeah, you fucked that bitch
Maya.
up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fucked that motherfucker up. You send this shit to the head,
Next.
yeah. Oh my
Mia! Maya! How's Maya?
I don't know.
Damn, girl, why you in my body?
You don't know?
It's necessary. She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
Mia, you're too cool. Why would you do that?
Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles.
But
You can't give up. There's still some hope left.
stop it, please. There's nothing left. Not here. Not anymore. That cursed guard again. Will you leave me alone already? Look, I don't call me anymore. I made it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Stop calling me.
Really mean, pal.
Gumshoe, I'm really, really sorry. Where are you?
Let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal.
Then you have some sort of lead?
Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not gonna give up
Gumshoe.
until the trial is over, until the verdict is handed down. We're gonna do everything we can to find the killer. If we can get Maya out, and you can get in guard, the guilty verdict he deserves, pal.
That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first.
You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make your trial last longer.
I have to make the trial last longer?
Yay. If you go with Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out.
Oh, now I get it.
I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. So, believe in us. We're gonna give it our all. We're giving all we got, just like you.
Got it. Thanks, Gumshoe.
To hell with that bomb in my head.
Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world when you have it in abundance.
Yeah.
Mia, why are you in my body? This is kind of weird.
Looks
It's
like
the only way I can talk, Pearl.
coming to the
I
end.
don't-
I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through. I know it. He's like one of my 3 to 4 adult friends, and one of those includes a dead one.
Damn. We got like Gumshoe, fucking Larry Butts,
Miles, kind of, sort
and
of,
Miles,
in a way.
sort of. Sometimes.
Again,
They're in
everyone
we're in a lovers to haters to friends to whatever they are right now.
everyone's got an asterisk with Phoenix.
It's a weird triangle. Court is now in session for the trial match on guard.
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Well, look at you. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings.
Adrian Andrews.
Oh,
Chief Fox evidence that threw suspicion onto this drunk guard. and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a Nickel Samurai, Nick the Woz costume. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost fucked up. The crux of these actions are those from which she cannot escape.
So then you're saying that she is guilty after all?
I'm not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this card.
What is that? It looks like a shell?
This is the calling card of a certain assassin.
Assassin, you say?
Yes, Juan Cody was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is man on guard.
Asked? What a surprising turn of events.
I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor.
I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
Hey, Judge, I know this shit's getting crazy, but you want to play some Yoshi's Island during the trial?
But we still have to hold out as long as we can. No Yoshi's Island, Pearl.
Why?
At least until Maya's safe and sound.
Okay,
No,
that's
you're
fair.
come out safe.
I wonder how the trial will turn out today.
Me too. Now then, please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand.
Yeah, he gets to do something.
Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay, I'm, Mr. Will Powers. I'm a poor, underpaid action star. What is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way, yeah.
See, Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much.
Oh, so sorry, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. Well, the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes.
I didn't know that.
I know
But
anything about him in this case.
I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you asked. Now then, I'd like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. Ungar's room. Okay, sure.
Examination.
At the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still as Nick the Woz costume. Jeez. I'm losing the bit, guys. I'm losing the bit.
Losing the bet. The church dramatic is losing the bet.
Still as Nick the Woz costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make him wait for me.
Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony.
And talk with the bellboy is... God damn it.
If one assumes that the person Mr. Ungar was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy.
What are you implying?
Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Looks like we're in another sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're gonna have to charge in head first, right? Those are too much. I mean, if the idea is to make it last longer, maybe we just press everything.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Oh, that... If I say it really slow. The defendant's room. Why did you go there?
Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of, and I want to say congrats.
Your little brother sucks.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop?
Mr. Wright,
What is it?
you're gonna try to trick me into a corner, aren't you?
Huh?
I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer.
No one said you were, Mr. Powers.
No, please, don't trick me. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the way die.
Every
Alright,
time?
I'm doing a little meta-analysis there, buddy.
Is that how
Witness,
this works?
I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry.
See. So he went to the defendant's room, and then?
Hey, wait a minute. When did I suddenly turn the bad guy here?
when I started choking on my crackers.
No, stick the Woz.
Oh, that.
Wait,
And you're sure that was Matt in guard?
Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't wearing the Nick the Woz mask then.
The Nick the Woz.
If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken.
And what was the defendant doing standing in front of his own room? Oh, where's the bellboy?
Bitch, you thought?
At first, what do you mean by that?
Well, he was in a bellboy's uniform and he had a bottle of juice on a tray.
Juice.
Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me.
Yeah, but I didn't think he was a normal bellboy.
Why was that?
Have you seen him?
Why did I think that, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry.
Guess I'm not gonna. I have to wait patiently on this one.
So that's one. We need to find something different in another piece of this dialogue and then come back to that one.
Saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct?
Yeah, bellboy just wanted to say congrats.
Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange?
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, he gave the bellboy a tip.
A tip? That's a perfectly normal thing to do.
So how long did you watch the two of them?
Not more than a minute or two, I think.
You people watcher?
the powers that be.
So what are these guests you're talking about?
Well, not us.
You guys, of course. You and
Yeah.
mine and little Pearl. I thought it'd be really rude since I invited you guys if I just... So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway.
It's like squeezing water from a stone. Probably pointless to press further.
You remember this incident? You were there. Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night?
I don't remember that happening at all.
Yeah, what's going on
I
out
was
there?
making such a racket in her hyper state. And then focusing on her, they confiscated the gun.
I see. In any case, from his story, he probably wasn't far gone for very long.
I believe because we got the thing about the tip.
What do you mean by it first?
Why did I think that?
Wait a second. Only a few minutes ago, you stated.
You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip.
Could it be that you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident?
Tip giving?
Ah! Yeah, that's it! You really know your job!
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor?
This bell boy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he?
Perhaps we should let the witness tell us.
Very well. Mr. Powers, please amend your testimony.
You mean about the bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip.
Okay.
So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that?
All that.
Well, you see, messing up on a petty pitcher like me, I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me.
How much it was?
Well, that's when something even more surprising happened.
It was a 30% tip.
The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked.
I'm afraid I don't follow at all.
It sounds like Mr. Power was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about.
I'm really curious about how much the tip was.
The tip.
The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree?
Sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think.
A little too much.
Would you please clarify for the court, about how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't begin to guess.
Why is that?
Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash.
I love cash.
Ah, well, how interesting. No one gives me rolls of cash. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it?
A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor.
The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious of us.
I think I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start making tips mandatory in this courtroom.
Oh God, no.
I guess there's objection.
What is he thinking? What is?
Connection. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typically fair for people like him.
Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand here around prosecuting?
Got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work.
We see Edgeworth. You get the fat rolls of cash by doing that with your top off.
Oh.
So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it?
Payment, Your Honor.
Payment?
Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida.
Then the bellboy, the witness, saw.
Yes, he was the assassin.
Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you?
Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here the card Shelley the Killer left at the scene of the crime.
Shelley, the killer.
He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley the Killer. Really?
What's wrong, Mr. Powers?
No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head, and I think I just figured something out.
Oh. Oh,
Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night.
What?
it's nice getting whipped every few minutes here. Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw.
Yes, sir, right away.
Mentally, I feel very whipped.
Oh man, we did miss the face stitching one. Oh, well, it's fine.
Stitch.
This time I was in that hallway because I needed to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say a room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so we had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean, thank you very much. That's all we need for now. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see.
So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious.
That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us laugh.
Ha 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 ha.
That is no laughing matter.
Well, I think it's pretty funny.
Do not laugh.
Oh, because I had to go to the bathroom.
I had to go to the bathroom.
And what time was it?
Bathroom time.
I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. And then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. I guess maybe it was around 8:10 p.m. by that time?
Getting a drinky. You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers?
Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats.
The bellboy.
Are you sure it was the same bellboy?
Yeah, it was the same
Yeah.
one.
How could you tell?
By
All
looking
the
at him.
bellboys wear the same uniform, after all.
But
Well,
you
yeah.
see, well, he had those stitches in his face. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of?
Juan Corrida.
The victim's room, huh?
Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright.
Words cannot describe how screwed I am.
Let's continue with the testimony, shall we?
So what exactly was so out of place about him?
Right. Why the insipid grin?
Maybe because I have no idea what damning thing he's gonna say next.
Well, the bellboy was empty-handed.
Empty-handed?
That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a cart and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you?
I agree, that is a little bit strange, Mr. Powers.
Is this really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I just have a test by slide, or...?
Pull a fast one. Why is it phrased like that?
Let's try and pull a fast one, right?
Why are you pulling a fast one
Trying
on?
to delay. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy.
There really is!
It really is.
Really isn't.
Ooh, you got him good.
On being school children, bellboys are for room service. There's no reason for them to be empty-handed ever.
Ever.
Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with that new one.
Edgeworth. Are you going to do whatever you can to make this bellboy look suspicious?
Yeah.
I see. Very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you can amend your testimony, please.
Yes, sir.
Pretty please.
So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed?
The stream delay.
Yeah, really suspicious. I mean, when I first saw that bellboy, he was holding a tray in his hand, and there was
Yeah,
a bottle
that's
of juice and a wine glass on it.
Juice. What kind of juice was it?
Got a juice.
Pretty sure it was tomato juice.
If we could come up with some sort of reason to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, that I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now.
Proof, huh? Sounds like another job for the court record.
Alright, so we need proof.
Please don't be so quick to judge.
But it's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief.
Well, I guess a thief and assassin are both sneaky and silent. I mean, one promotes to the other. So.
That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that bellboy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us.
But he really is the assassin, you know.
Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial for as long as possible, you're gonna have to pull some cheap tricks on this one.
The
We have
drink
the
in
dude,
the room?
the drink.
Right? That's why, because he put down the drink.
Oh, because in the photo too. Yeah, the whole juice thing is there. And the tray.
Yeah, there. Everything's here, sir.
Everything is here.
Connection! Oh, sorry, deception! There you go. Mr. Powers,
Why'd you change what you said?
Yes?
you're easily influenced by
know?
other people's words, aren't you? As soon as you heard that the bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it might be true.
But isn't it really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and
So, a baseball has stitches. Are you saying baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches?
Oh.
well, there's also. I mean, what about him being empty-handed?
I would like to ask the court to please take a look here.
Or that is
Yeah.
not what I said. This is the crime scene.
There is a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Karida's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table in the lower right corner here. Anyone can clearly see it's a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Karida's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left.
That would mean that the bellboy had seen and left a dead body in the room.
No. But can you prove Mr. Karida was already dead at the time?
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes.
I blame you for leading me down this route.
I'm terribly sorry.
What is with him? Why is he laughing?
All you lawyers do is just run amok in my court. Why do I even let you in here anymore?
Witness, isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy is empty-handed. Or should I say, empty-handed. I recall you had something interesting to say about
Just
his
said that.
hands. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Huh? What?
That bellboy, he was wearing gloves.
Oh my god.
Gloves?
Gloves.
Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right?
Black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier?
Sorry, it's on my mind.
Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? Alright, gotta focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves.
Come on, Mr. Ryan, the bellboys wear black leather ones.
So, a football is made of leather. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather?
Bro, that is a different sentence. I did not say that.
But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves.
Yes.
I don't think that's even somewhat. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy.
Man, it says that kind of sucks his job.
It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony.
Did the rest?
Oh yes, please tell us more.
Okay.
Another one.
A second.
After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door, just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. And then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat.
Right. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room.
Yeah, I kind of saw that by accident.
Some accident. I said you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven.
I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, do your thingy, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cross-ax.
Is that what you saw while you were busy spying?
Excuse me? I may be a born a bit action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying.
Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers?
Oh, from the door of the bathroom, my left eye, and a sort of sneaky spying, like,
I knew you were spying.
Why'd you
please,
specify
does it
your
really
left
matter
eye?
if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know.
Gave you something.
I said, hold it.
I said.
Okay.
That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate. Give us a few more details.
Oh, okay.
Should probably ask him only one question at a time. The person inside. So who took this something the bellboy handed off?
Actually, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Who's spying?
Sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
Only an arm.
And you're saying you didn't see the person's face?
Yeah.
Well, it was Mr. Engard's room, correct? So it would have only been Mr. Engard himself, I'd say.
And then what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing.
Gave a person.
More
No, yes, it-
details! More!
Okay.
He gave something to this person?
Mr. Wright, I really think you're grasping at straws at this point.
And what was this something?
If I remember what it was, I wouldn't be calling it a something, would I?
But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers?
I think it was something kind of small. I'd like to summarize the testimony up to this point of view. When the Bellamy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There he added a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yes, it was just like that.
Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important?
Of course, Your Honor, I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client.
Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off.
Well, let's see. I think it was... No.
If you remember, please add it to your testimony.
Yes, sir. If I saw it again, I could say for sure, but I think it was some sort of wooden statue.
A bear statue.
Let's go back to that. I just thought
All right. Where did this bellboy go after he left Mr. Ngard's room?
He opened the door to Viola Hall. Went in there, and who knows after that, right?
I do.
I do.
Back to my seat.
Did you see anything strange, suspicious, or just out of the ordinary at the time?
Oh yeah, I saw that one thing.
What? Something
That one
else?
Well, there was this Jerry alien with a ray gun. He was watching Juan's door like some sort of stalker.
Maybe we forget about the alien. Well, Mr.
Don't forget
Powers,
about me.
testimony is just about as vague as his first.
Got to run from me.
It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clearer. Although, that just makes it harder on us, doesn't it?
Talk about a lose situation.
Some sort of wooden statue.
Know what the wooden statue is?
A small wooden statue. Is it the figure? Is it the bear figurine? It's not made of wood, is it? Oh, it is wood.
One there.
And
This one.
there's no other small object. I was gonna say the
That's
giant
okay.
bear, but
What's the point of that pregnant pause?
he said pregnant. Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up.
See, Nick predicted it. It's pre-pregnancy.
Damn.
Uh,
He
it was
did it.
me, Your Honor.
What is it, Phoenix? Are you pregnant?
I have a feeling that something bad's gonna happen once I show this.
Oh, Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers, the something you saw, was it this item?
Bear!
Oh, hey! That's it! That's the something! Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out!
Bruh.
We call we found this at Madame God's mansion.
At the defendant's house?
Understand cows?
Man, you look really weird from the back there, Mr. Powers. What does this
Yeah,
mean?
just hunching over. It's simply, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Carita in his room, and then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime.
Then the bear being found at Mr. Engard's mansion would mean...
It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Malangard is to kill his client.
Order! Order! Holy shit! Damn! Fuck! God! Bitch! Mr. Wright, this is the most unfortunate turn of events for you.
Yeah. Sorry, Mia.
No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then would have later on.
I prefer
Even if you
later.
hadn't shown it, of course. I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have.
I almost forgot that he knew about it too.
I think it's clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial.
I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
There are still a few points left that we haven't fully explored.
My
What are you
God.
trying to pull?
Fucking know what I'm trying to pull.
Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further?
The person
do it.
who received the bear.
You wanna go with that one?
Yes.
Sure.
There was one thing, Mr. Parasite, that was very unclear. And that is the identity of the person who received the bear.
He gave something to the person inside the room.
The person inside the room.
Sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of...
Ah!
Huh?
Why is he screaming? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, at least give us a really good reason why.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Actually, so, I remembered. I remember who took the bear.
What?
Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm. But, the arm,
Oh my god.
it was Nick the Woz's arm, I swear it.
Fucking gear arm. You gotta be kidding!
Oh, you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was Nick the Woz.
The laws. Nick of the law. Order! Order! It looks like you've dug your own grave, yet again.
How many times that today? I've lost count.
But the person who took in this little bear was Nick the Woz. And as we all know, Metal Guard is Nick the Woz.
Thanks to the defense, we made all that clearer.
What are we supposed to do now, Mia? Help.
You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry.
Now I will bring this cross-examination
On it! Your Honor!
again, Mr. Wright. We've already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony.
It's about time you were removed from this court, Mr. Wright.
I have to find something, even one more little point. There are still questions left unanswered.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, alright, well, we can't have that, I guess. Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? And if this one gets solved immediately, you owe me $1.
The bear itself. I think it's bear though, Mrs. Bear. Itself is very questionable.
He's wearing red pants, who cares? The bear, Mr. Wright?
This was found at Matt and Guard's mansion. However, Mr. Guard was arrested at the hotel that night, which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home.
Oh,
I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It's not possible Matt Guard took this bear to his mansion.
what the hell? Why? Oh, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
I should bring up something important. There's no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken the bear home.
Phew. Disaster for it.
Oh.
You cocky bitch.
You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
I remember it clear as day.
Oh, no.
I remember what you muttered to yourself at Umgar's mansion.
No.
We weren't there.
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape.
Wait, flashback
I
sex.
can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer.
The killer and Umgard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Mr. Umgard Mansion as its butler.
What, bold move.
The bear figurine was brought back to Umgard Mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Umgard had him do so.
Not any stitches in his face there.
I think it's just supposed to be the angle, but it might also just be an error. You may be right, actually. More. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during the investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now.
This is too much. Is there anything I can attack at all?
I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand down my verdict.
Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you?
I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated, it's the truth.
The truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright?
Well, do I? What should I do?
You will owe me that dollar.
Raise an objection.
No.
Distraction!
Alright, you're owing me $5 after this.
There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only way I've left is one dirty trick. Your Honor.
One dirty trick.
Right now, we have 2 reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number 1, he accepted the bear figure from the assassin. Reason number 2, that very same figure was found at Engard's mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client.
The real client?
Yes.
Tisk tisk. Is this all you have?
Well then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the killer's real client and therefore the real murderer?
Miss Adrian and...
Oh god. Adrian Andrews?
Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt Engard for the crime. By wearing the spare Nick the Woz costume.
Then the Nick the Woz arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews.
But what about Mr. Engard?
Please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period.
That's right. Then, finding this figurine in Mr. Engard's mansion.
It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to cut the flaws of the defense's logic. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. Go through this trial.
Come on. No one tell Engard did it.
Can't believe the defense would go as far as to pin the guilt on somebody else.
You're unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's murder of all things.
Save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, there's one fight I can't give up on.
I will fight like I always have.
Order! Order! Jesus Christ, you guys get loud. Alright, you're all owing me $5 after this is over. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom as well.
Your Honor,
You too,
for the
Edgeworth.
benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with this what-if game.
His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
Right. The killer did specifically bring that bear to Engard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear up all doubts against Miss Andrews.
And who would that be?
It's my simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself.
Again?
Bring her back, yeah. Drag her back, yeah.
I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. Prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going back to this.
Okay. You guys think you
Is
have
that
another
how
half
it
hour about on you?
I'm
Why
good
are
with
you
stopping
running?
it here.
Why are you
Okay.
running?
It was either here or in a half hour, basically. So,
And we shall stop here.
Why is he
roughly a
going,
half hour. Roughly a half hour.
Right.
Ending the
I can't guarantee that.
recording now.
And then he goes,
Suspension.
"Wah."
Juice.
Look how